There, unplug my doggone ice machine. Can't be doing too much.
This is our Darian.
We're gonna have to have a meeting after the meeting. We be unplugging stuff, turning off lights. How y'all doing? Get y'all a Darian.
I love Darian. Darian, I think you're amazing.
Thank you.
Darian, you fired. Tired of this.
Thank you. I feel appreciated.
He's saying thank you for getting fired.
No.
How y'all doing? We have a new good friend of mine. She's my new best friend. Miss Ashanti Clifton. Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, so we got Ashanti in the building.
Hey, y'all.
Darian, you get that phone with?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're going to see what the little comments when they come up. Okay, there it is. Miss Ashanti has a strong body of work. So strong that I had to go through her stuff and write some stuff down. Do you mind if I get in your business for a minute?
Let's do it.
Okay. Ashanti Clifton, Queen.
That's it.
She's a dynamic leader, entrepreneur, a community activist who empowers through faith and wellness and financial freedom. Her luxury wellness business provides a transformative healthcare experience. She has a deep passion for ministry. She serves and uplifts women. Those overcoming trauma, addiction, hardship. She does a plethora of community outreach projects that supports and advocates for women. Also in families, and offers resources for pathway to restoration entrepreneurship. Did I get that right?
That's it.
All right. She's bridging the gap between faith, business, and wellness. She empowers people to take control of their lives, spirituality, physically and financially. She's an actress at Creole Casting. That's right.
That's it.
Okay. And she's also a model. She's lived in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
I am.
She's lived in Jacksonville, Florida, and California City, California. Is that right?
Yes, yes.
Her favorite quote is one of my favorite songs, sung by Reverend George Pruitt at New Rising Star, Cottesville. You can't be God-given. Did I get that right?
No matter how hard you try.
That's right.
That's it.
Okay.
You did some research.
Okay.
You say, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I like
Okay.
that. I like that.
All right. So now, let's get into it a little bit. So where are you from?
So my dad was in the military.
Okay.
I was raised in the country, but I was born in Birmingham. But we traveled all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
So I grew up in Vallejo, California, Delaware, Baton Rouge, New Jersey, Perth Amboy, New Jersey, Jacksonville, Florida, City Bluff, Alabama, just all over, like. But I was born in Birmingham.
So a man can't take you on no regular trip.
I've been somewhere. I mean, I'm a go, but I've been somewhere. Like, he needs to know that I've been somewhere.
Yeah, he can't try to impress you with these little trips.
He can't try to impress me with too much other than just being himself.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. What high school did you go to? What elementary school did you go to?
So.
By you traveling, I know, and I'm sure you got some friends on here.
I went to Tuggle Elementary.
Okay, shout out to Tuggle.
Shout out to Tuggle, Carrie A. Tuggle. I went to Lewis Elementary.
Shout out to Lewis, it's gone, but shout out to Lewis.
I also went to Cedar Bluff High School. That's where I'm from, Cherokee County. Cedar Bluff.
Oh, you from Cherokee County?
Cherokee County.
I know what Cherokee County. I seen it.
So that's like so you go through Gaston.
Go through Gaston.
Get off the highway, go through Gaston, Holt's Bluff, Leesburg Center, and then you get to Cedar Bluff.
Quick story. I got to tell you how the GPS did me the other night. So shout out to Coach Derek Talbot. He's the coach at Gaston State Community College. By the way, shout out to my family because all the Moors up in Gaston.
Lift the mic up.
Okay, all. See how Darian do when he chairman the middle. Thank you, Darian. Can you hear me now, Darren?
Yeah, it was sounding like a robot.
Whatever. But so all the Moors up in Gaston, my family, Moors and Jones.
Okay.
So I'm going to see Gaston State Community College play the other night. Me and my brother, shout out to Key for going with me. Shout out to Jarrell for going with me. So we're going, and that GPS took us off the freeway in Argo. And it took us up through Weatherly. All the way up through Weatherly. Never been to Weatherly. Heard about it.
Okay.
Well, when it took us up through Weatherly, in the end, it dropped us off in Anniston.
Okay.
Because Anniston, obviously, has a Gaston State Community College second campus in Anniston. And I'm like, is this for real?
So y'all went at the right one?
No. We found it out after talking to security. So once we talked to security, she said, well, if you go across the bypass, then you'll end up in Gaston, and then it'll take you on to Gaston State Community College.
Okay.
Which was 35 minutes away. But I wanted to go to the game to support. This was their championship game, something like that, some type of game. So when we got there, they were still playing, thankfully. And we ended up getting to the game, I guess about in the middle of the halftime or whatever. And so they ended up winning, double overtime.
Okay.
They ended up winning one shot of 3-point.
So
it wasn't a wasted trip. It wasn't a wasted trip.
Well, that's good. Y'all just took a detour, a little detour.
Yeah, a long detour. Shout out to Ruby Clark. She said my girl Ashanti.
Hey Ruby.
And shout out to Kurt Clark on their wedding.
Hey bro,
congratulations. So yeah, that was my little story. So you from what's the name of Cherokee County?
Cherokee County, Cedar Bluff.
Tornadoes go through that too.
Well, I don't remember now when I was growing up.
No.
We had this snowstorm.
Well, they always have it as an alert, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. So you from Cherokee County.
Cherokee.
And that's what high school you went to?
So it's K through 12. So it's elementary, middle school, and high school.
Okay.
So when you just really transition from one hallway to the next hallway.
Okay. What high school?
Parker. I went to Parker.
Oh, you went to Parker? Okay.
I did. I went to.
I'm gonna give y'all a look because y'all just won a championship and they did a parade for y'all.
Shout out to Parker.
Usually I don't. You know, I'm Woodlawn guy. You know.
Shout out to
Parker and congratulations on your win and for your parade. And they actually had a long parade. Yeah.
Shout out to Parker. Congratulations. I also went to Ensley. I went to Pleasant Grove for a little while. I was at Pleasant Grove, but I ended up getting sent back to Ensley. I was pregnant with my son, and so that's where everybody went for the young
yeah, I remember that.
If you pregnant in Birmingham, you had to go to Ensley.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I did my tour there. I did my time in Parker and Pleasant Grove.
Okay. Now, after that, what did you do? Oh, we all been your business. So.
Well, I didn't get to graduate high school.
Okay.
I was actually, so I had a choice. My senior year, a little bit about my background. I'm definitely a go-getter, a businesswoman, but I've always been a hustler. I've always been a street girl. And so in my senior year, I actually decided that I wanted to sell drugs. And the principal, they had somebody there speaking that year. It was a lady running for president from Chicago. And she came to speak at the school that day, and me and a friend of mine, I don't remember her name. She was a black lady from Chicago. But me and a friend of mine, we decided to skip school, come back on the campus. We out of pocket. They catch us, take us up there to the principal, Miss Ball at the time. And she was like, you got two choices. You can either go home for forever or you can go to jail. And so I was like, I could just go home. And so it was my senior year. I had done took my portraits, had done did everything. And literally like in January of that year. And I couldn't even tell my mom that I had got put out of school. So I started hustling.
So she found out when you didn't go to your graduation? Or she didn't really think about it?
She didn't even, I think it was like around the time for graduation, but I didn't have no invitation for her. I was like, hey mom, I'm not walking. Yeah. I started working. My first job was McDonald's. So
my second job was McDonald's.
I was hustling and flipping burgers.
Hustling and flipping burgers. Ain't that a combination? Did you?
Shout out to McDonald's.
Shout out to McDonald's. We're going to give McDonald's a shout out. Because my first real job was Burger King. And my second was McDonald's. My third was Crystal's.
Okay, I got Crystal's experience too.
Oh, you do?
I was a master cashier for Crystal's for 4 years.
This man walked in there one night, tall, slim, white guy. And for some reason, I love belt buckle. I said, man, I like your belt buckle. He said, oh yeah? When did you become a redneck?
Oh.
I just dropped my head, kept flipping my little Crystals.
Which one y'all was at? Where you was at?
Roll up. At a time when, wasn't a whole lot of us in Roebuck and selling one. Trust me. Yeah. So I dropped my head and just kept on flipping my little.
Bless your heart.
Yeah.
I know you had to be strong in that moment.
Oh yeah, I wasn't personally on that. But so okay, you did your stint in the streets and worked at McDonald's.
I did.
Then what'd you do?
My time that stint in the streets lasted quite a while.
Yeah.
And so I guess after so really for me the transition came where I got tired of being in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
And so I found that I was pregnant with my twins. And I made a covenant with God that if you allow me no repercussions behind this life, I'm out, I'm done. I'll never hustle again. And as a result, I've done almost anything you can think of.
Man, we got every time I went on Facebook, I'm like, she got another certification. Go ahead.
And so people might joke and they might think, well, she don't know what she want to do. Yeah, I know exactly what I want to do. I don't want to go to prison for selling drugs. I don't want to be caught up in the streets. I don't want my children to have to bury me. So to you, it might seem like I don't know what I want to do or I'm all over the place. No, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. I'm talented, I'm gifted. And so I have so many things under my belt because I never wanted to go back on the covenant that I made with God. The covenant was, if you allow me no repercussions behind this life, I'm out, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
And so as a result, I haven't. And my baby's 11 years old. So it's been 11 years since I've had to do anything that I wasn't supposed to be doing.
So do this. So we can don't get this out there. Tell me how many certifications you have. Like go through your certifications. I haven't seen.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So I'm in the wellness industry, health and wellness. I've been in the industry over 15 years. I've also been in the restaurant industry, and so I'm a chef. I cater and I meal prep. Healthy food, that's important to me. I love healthy food, healthy living. That's the main source of my life, period. On top of that, you have detoxification specialist, certified medical weight loss coach, master herbalist, Yanni Steen practitioner, instructor, BioCleanse practitioner, instructor. Also certified in body sculpting, everything you can think of in body sculpting, body cavitation. I also have a lymphatic certification. I want to be able to do everything that can be done to you holistically.
All right, we're gonna stop right there. So wellness is a big business, right? But it also helps. I mean, it helps first, but it's a big business because I just see a lot of people meal prepping now.
Yeah, and then what people don't realize with that too, it's more than just getting containers, baking the food and parring it up. Baby, you got to know your macros, you got to know weighing this stuff up, you got to know what stuff go together, you got to know how to eat for your body. Certain foods that you use to put muscle onto your body, then there's certain foods that you might use to take the fat off your body. I've had police officers, some of Birmingham's finest who was getting ready for their training camps, come to me to get the weight off of them, put them on the keto diet and do the meal prep for them. So it ain't just like, and I don't knock nobody for what they do, but I also see why certain professionals be feeling like, hey, you got to pay to play, you got to pay me for my knowledge and my expertise because I
that's
ain't
why you
this,
get the certification.
Exactly.
Right.
But with the food though, that's on the job training. I've been in the restaurant industry 20 years.
Meal prep can get expensive too, huh?
It is. It's very expensive because food costs.
Right.
Especially good food.
Right.
Good food costs.
Right. So okay, all right, we go to your next.
So what's so crazy is like Facebook will always show me things from the past where it'll show you like what you 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago. No matter what, I'm always either talking about God, singing some kind of gospel song, or I'm working out, or I'm cooking something healthy.
Right.
So that's always been a part of me. Now, other things that I've done on the side is transportation industry. I also have a CDL, Class A trucker. I just recently got my heavy equipment operator.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Hold on, let's go back. You said the trucking industry.
Yeah, transportation.
So now with the trucking industry, it's a lot of women that's driving trucks now.
It is.
Yeah, a lot of them.
It is. Shout out to the
How
lady
hard?
truckers.
Shout out to the lady truckers. Shout out to Truck World. I'm a member. So how hard is it for a lady to learn how to drive a truck, or do they make it hard, or like?
So, I don't think it's any more harder for a lady or a man. I went to Belleville State, and we had the same class. It was me and it was like me and one other woman in the class.
Shout out to shout out to Belleville State.
Belleville State
And shout out to Truck Mafia family, because they teaching trucking now. I don't know if you know them.
I don't know Truck Mafia.
Okay.
But I do know Boss Lady.
Okay.
She has a trucking CDC or something like that. But shout out to Boss Lady. So I went to Belleville. It was men and women in the class. The training was the same. We all followed the same rules, followed the same instructions. The instructor, he actually was nice to me, lenient on me. He tried to help me out a lot. I tested out in the automatic. At the last day, my truck, it backed up on Sayre, and when it backed up, it choked down. And so I didn't want it to hit the car behind me. And so he was like, "Look, why don't you just test out in the automatic?" Well, I had been driving in 12 speed the whole entire time, the whole class. So that was my first time driving the automatic when I actually took my test. But he still was like, "I don't want you to be came this far and not get what you came to get." So after I graduated trucking school, I then went and got my tanker's endorsement. But I didn't drive though. I didn't drive for years. I've had them since 2017. I'm really just now starting to use them. They don't tell you when you get your CDL that if you have no over-the-road experience, anybody got to let you drive. Now unless you just know somebody, and then the insurance got to be able to carry you. So it'd be hard to get an opportunity. You have to really take a low-end job straight out of school so that you can set yourself up to get paid.
Right.
People think just jumping in the truck and gonna make you rich. You got to grind first, and you got to crawl before you walk when it comes to the trucking. Once you go through that, then yeah, you can take off.
So the next certification, what was the next music?
Heavy equipment.
Heavy equipment. Okay.
And so I got that through Jeff State. I'm one of them type of people. How I got my CDL, I was working for the city of Birmingham. Shout out to the city of Birmingham. But some of those guys, it can be rough to work with as a female. And it was so hard for me to where my supervisor at the time told me, he was like, "Ashanti, why don't you just go and get your CDL? If you're going to get your CDL, you can come back be a driver, you can tell him what to do." Michael Kutt, I love you, Mike. And so that's who encouraged me to get my CDL.
Shout out to Michael Kutt.
It went until years later, and I don't even know if he knows this now, but Mike, I got him because of you.
Willon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got him because of you, Mike.
Willon High School.
That's what encouraged me. And so years later, I went ahead and got him. But of course, I wasn't working at the city no more. But I recently did a stint at the city of Tarrant. And while being there, it's kind of, it could be a little challenging also being a female working with the guys and you having this credential and they don't have it. Because the CDL ain't a certificate, that's license.
Yeah, right.
And so it could be a little discouraging, I guess, for them, and they can get the feeling inferior. And so my supervisor was like, "Won't you get your HEO, your heavy equipment?" So I was like, "Okay." So the same day I called Jeff State, they set me up, they let me get a scholarship. It worked out for me. I started going to Summerton for 3 months straight, twice a week going down there. I got them. I decided to leave there, but I still had it, you feel me? And so anytime I want to go apply for something trucking wise, you ain't got no truck but to look at me. I'm a class A truck, I got tanker's endorsement, and I got the HEO, I can throw dirt around too.
Right.
I'm in the game.
Jay Herb said, "Let's go, Ashanti."
Hey, Herb, I love you, Jay. How you doing?
So proud of you, superstar.
Thank you, Jay.
Shout out to Jay Herb.
Thank
Did a great
you,
interview. So now you got your heavy equipment. All right, you got your truck, your CDL.
Got the CDL.
So what came after that?
I spent the block back and got back into the tax industry.
Okay.
Financial industry. For me, it's ministry, health and wellness, transportation, finance. And so those are all the lanes that I'm in. I'm type like this. When I was in the world and I was hustling, I was a one-stop shop. And so God ideas would be like, if you put that much energy into that then, well, I need you to put this much energy into this now
Right.
with my people. You got to use all your gifts, baby, all your talents.
Long time ago, a friend of mine went to jail, and the way he got out of jail, out of prison, his lawyer argued that he has to have money around him at all times. It's like a sickness, and they let him off on that.
Wow.
So somebody that's been in the street who's a hustler or whatever, they gotta have money. That's why they have so many different things going on sometimes.
Depending on the
person, yeah.
Because for me, that's not what I'm a giver. Everybody around me always pulled from me, leached
Right.
off me. They man, I give way more than what I use for myself. You feel?
Yeah.
So that wasn't the case for me. It was always taking care of my family.
Yeah, and that's how he was. He took care of everybody, but he had to have a lot of money to be able to do that. So I guess, but some people have different reasons why they hustle. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So after that, okay, come on. Oh, we getting all up in it today.
Let's see. So
You say you got twins. How old are your twins?
they're 11. My twins are 11. They'll be 12 next month. I have an oldest child. He's 22.
Okay.
And so they're good. That's been my why too. I think for doing so much is because of my kids. Being a single parent, I've never wanted them to have to want for anything. And so I'm the type. I'm gonna make it happen. I've shook the bill for the Salvation Army before.
Okay.
Like it's no job that's too big to me or too small to me. I'm extremely humble. When you have came from the lifestyle that I was used to, and having a certain amount of money, now I live so humble to where a lot of stuff don't excite me. It don't
Right.
impress me. You know what I mean? Like it's like, what are you doing? Are you trying to help the people? Even with the little resources that I had, I've made a big impact. I've always been a servant. I've always served. Being in the world, I was still serving. I can recall a time I went to Lawson State for dental assistant. That's the first thing I went to school for. 2011. I graduated top 5 in my class for dental assistant. It's a lady named Victoria Ashford. She came through Birmingham and she gave a scholarship to like 5 people. And I was one of the people that won a scholarship. It was $1,000 cash to put in your pocket. Me and the dean of students, like we was like this. God has always allowed me to make a way to be where I need to be able to handle my business. Like it's like favor follows me. Wherever I go, no matter what. In the midst of
That's Darian's phone.
That's all right, Darren. In the midst of it, the favor.
It's my phone. I don't blame it on that. Darian. Yeah.
It's okay. I love you, Darren.
See
So at the end of the day.
So I got different stuff under my belt. So the dental assistant was the first thing I went to school for. I wanted to go back pre-nursing. I ended up having my twins. I couldn't complete the nursing program. And I think my love for people has made me gravitate so much towards health and wellness. Just because I like taking care of people. I like to make sure people is okay.
Right. So we're gonna move on. The modeling and movies.
Yeah, so modeling and movies. I
know just some of the ads, the repertoire, but how did you get into that?
So first off, now I'm about to put you in my business.
All right.
I'm no stranger to TV. I went on paternity court.
You went on who?
Paternity court.
Paternity court. Okay.
Paternity court. And so that episode has got like millions of views.
Oh really?
Yes. And
now who what was paternity court?
So paternity court is just like how it sounds.
It was on TV and all.
It was on TV, like you taking the paternity test.
Oh really?
Yeah, like kind of like Mari.
Yeah.
And the judge is Judge Lauren Lake. And
excuse me.
yeah, so that's a part of my testimony. But I'm no stranger to TV, and so have had to go on there the way the setup is. You got to choose. You got the person who you bring on there. It's a production stage, and they have their cue cards up. Trying to tell you what to say, and it's like you acting, but it's your real life, but you acting. But that was the first time me and my partner at the time really was acting because we was deciding not to go against each other in that moment. So mind you, you got the producers holding cards like say this, and you like no. I'm gonna try my best not to make myself look like a complete fool on this show.
I'm on this show.
Okay, I'm on this show, but I'm gonna still keep it G and handle myself accordingly because you don't make me like no big ass.
Yeah.
So and so we worked that out. We did that. I tried out for American Idol. I made it to the second round.
Hold on. So let me say, shout out to Frank Matthews. I see you. One of the first ones who had a show in this city.
Okay.
Yeah. He came here.
All right, Frank.
Yeah.
God's
gangster.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I don't know if you remember he used to have a show.
No.
He had a show on cable TV. I was little. Remember him?
It was called God's Gangster.
He was called God's Gangster.
Why my on Instagram I go by God's Gangster Girl?
Oh, for real?
Yes. Wait a minute. That's my monologue on Instagram. God's Gangster Girl.
That's crazy.
Yes.
So wait, let's talk about this show because so they was holding up the sign saying say this.
So so I've been running from the call all my life for a long time.
We all have.
I've been running to where now my feet hurt so bad I can't run no more. And I'm about to get ready to go through something where God is going to sit me down for a second.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a part of the process.
Mm-hmm. And
it hurt like hell. Like, dang, I wish if I knew this, I would have been did it. But everything I've been through has led up to now.
Right.
I chose to enter into an affair with a married man. Mm-hmm. And I had been in this affair for 10 years.
Okay.
And I got pregnant with my twins. He is a twin, has twin sibling, got twins. So when I got pregnant with twins, I'm automatically assuming that it's him. And I was at home one day. I was pre-nursing student, overachiever, had just graduated, dental assistant, want to go back for nursing. So I'm at home, didn't go to school that day. See the show, decided to call the show. I called him, said him what's going on. God has always been.
And he agreed to go on there?
He agreed. God has always given me visions, signs, and wonders. And I actually saw one day his wife swabbing my babies at their house. I saw my baby sitting up on the counter and her swabbing them. And the aftermath didn't look good.
This was just a vision.
This was a vision.
Right.
And the aftermath didn't look good. And so I said, I ain't going to play with these people. I'm not going to play with him. I knew that it was somebody else I was dealing with. Could have been a possibility, but I was like, maybe, surely no, twin.
Right.
And so I told him, let's go. And we went, and he was found not to be the father.
Mm-hmm.
And we left the show together, and we decided to still be friends. He's still active, still involved. We still friends. God is still good. He's still married. I ain't no longer ever mess with nobody else's husband again.
Mm-hmm.
But all of that's part of my testimony, and it's part of the ministry that I produce, which is deliverance and healing, because you got to break free from some of them things that's been holding you back and holding you down. And so as a result, we went on the show. We did. And we still tight to this day. And so I tell people, you can be on the outside looking at stuff, but they ain't never get no follow up on us. They'll know that's my best friend. That's my dog. That's my dog.
You never know, they might call with millions of views. They might call you.
Man, that's my dog. And I told her, I'm gonna have to write the book. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna break you all, but I got to write the book. Like, that's my dog. And he's very involved, you know what I'm saying, with the kids. And it's a blessing too, because the way that happened and fell through like that, you on the show with your mistress, and then this ain't it.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. I was embarrassed for him, for me, for his wife, and I had to apologize for that. Like I don't wish nothing bad on nobody, and I don't want nobody to never go through that. I don't glorify that. That was a hard time for me, and every now and then they'll still play the episode again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm like, you're 11 years old.
But it's getting the views. That's all they care about. They care about the views.
And so people don't know what you've been done did before. Say it'll still live with you.
Yeah.
But to God be the glory. I've had to repent for stuff, and so repentance is every day. Repentance is every day. You have to die to your flesh every day. And so now for me, the main focus is ministry and healing, as well as producing with the modeling and acting. I always wanted to be an actor. I always wanted to be a singer. Mm-hmm. And I feel like the reason why it didn't pan through with American Idol is God knows, like.
So, how did you get on American Idol? You can sing too?
I can sing. Don't try to make me sing. Now you already hear a frog in my throat. Don't try to make me sing. But I can
get a little taste. Just a little taste.
I don't.
I'll give you a few minutes, but we got to get that out.
Said I wouldn't make it. I don't want it.
Okay.
They said I wouldn't be here today. I said I didn't. They said I wouldn't amount to anything. Well, I'm glad to say that I'm on my way. And I'm growing more and more each day. And I'm holding on. See, you can't kill what won't die. You can't kill what God got his hands on. Said I'm holding on. Ooh.
See,
I ain't got nothing.
oh no, business in the cut.
I don't got nothing. I got my drive.
What you say? What round you made it to?
I made it to the second round.
To the second round.
I made it to the second round.
Wow. Well, we appreciate that. See that?
Thank you, Lord have mercy. I wasn't even ready for that, but God is good. And that's why they say, he'll make your room he'll make your gift make room for you.
I wasn't expecting that.
But you got to use it for him.
I wasn't expecting that. I like that. I appreciate that. That was like.
I appreciate you. I appreciate God. God is so good.
Amazing.
For everything, like I give him all the praise, all the honor, all the glory. Because if it had not been for the Lord on my side, I wouldn't be with everything that I do. People being an entrepreneur, it's so important to have systems in place. And when I tell you God is the only system I've had as long as I've been an entrepreneur, you ain't been able to go click the website, you ain't been able to click the link in my bio, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's been so personable, you have to inbox me or you had to see the number, call me or text me. And I know everybody don't have the time to do that. And so for as long as I've been doing my thing, I've been for the people who have had the time to do it or for the ones who I've made the time for. Mm-hmm. And so I've made time for everybody.
Right.
For any and everybody I've made the time for.
Right.
And that's been the model for my business. And I like that because it's personable. I tell people sometimes, man, you looking at a ghost. Like, I could not even be here if it weren't for God. So if I pull up on you, yeah, that need to mean something to you.
Right.
I'm coming to your house. My business is mobile. I come to you. I pull up on you in your space where you can be comfortable, be yourself. People let their hair down. You don't get to do that when you go to, you don't get to do that when you go out, but you can do it when I come to you. And so that's why I've been restructuring some things in my business, because for a long time, I've made it so convenient for others, but now it's got to work for the both of us. You feel me? It's got to work for the both of us. I got skin in the game. I got skin in the game now.
So you go out
I go to
with your mobile business, you come to them.
I come to you.
What's the name of your mobile business?
So I'm woke and healthy.
Woke and healthy.
Woke and healthy. Woke and healthy.
Okay.
And how I got that name, shout out to Kevin Harris. He's
Economic wealth.
He is woke and wealthy. I had an opportunity. It's a young lady. They got a nonprofit, and she does stuff with kids. Her sister's on Disney. Keisha. Her name Keisha, and she was doing a birthday dinner, a private birthday dinner at a hotel downtown, and they needed a chef at the last minute. And so I came through. I did my thing, and I saw Kevin in there. And so I had told him that I've been playing with the name in my head, woke and healthy. But I wanted to run it by him and get his blessing on it because he's woke and wealthy. Would that make you feel some kind of way if I popped out with the name? And so he gave me his blessing. Was like, go for it. And
Kevin is a good dude, man. Kevin Harris is a good dude. That's my guy for real.
That's like my twin. I love Kevin.
Shout out to Woke and Wealthy, man. I actually started to put the jogging suit on today.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a little thick, and I was like, I'm gonna burn up. But yeah, shout out to Kevin, man. That's my dude, though, for real.
He's all right with me. I said, brother, I just wanted to, let you know, because in case you get to see it, and people be like, oh, you copying me, or you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't even care to even say to somebody else, hey, my business name is gonna be similar to yours. How do you feel? Yeah. But that's what makes me different, and that's why I stay blessed because of how.
But look, you went to him to get his blessing. You know what I'm saying? See, that speaks volumes. That's different.
Yeah. They don't make them like me.
Yeah. So how did you get into what modeling shows have you been?
Okay, so the acting and modeling. So like I said, okay, I'm not a stranger to TV. That wasn't my first time being on TV. I also had an opportunity to do BMF, season 4 that's gonna get ready to come up.
Okay.
So that was with Cab Casting. And there was a young lady in Birmingham that was showing people how, her name's Brittany. She was showing you how to get on, get involved, how to start submitting yourself for these different roles. I joined her group, and then I branched out on my own and I started submitting myself. Darian actually is my photographer, and so he takes my photos, he did my headshots and stuff, and I submitted my
Shout out
photos.
to our engineer, Darian. Be quiet, Darian.
And so I submitted my photos, they picked me. I went down there, got on set. The very first time I got on set, I was so nervous, feeling so like I wasn't confident at all, which is so crazy for me because I'm an overachiever. But I got there and I was like, girl, I don't know if you ready. Like, these people look like they ready. You might not be able to do what you want to do. And they put me on these big old shoes, and I was trying to walk in the platforms. And the scene I was in, you had Meech in the scene, you had his brother in the scene. There's another young lady from Birmingham that was in the scene, and I was walking through.
Jessica Rabbit.
No, not Jessica.
Okay.
Zakivia Millhouse. Zakivia. She does a lot of content with Floss the Mac now.
Oh yeah, shout out to Floss, man.
But her last name is Millhouse.
Okay.
Y'all be on the lookout for
Yeah,
she
shout out
put
to
you on Monica.
On Big Bricks.
That girl, that bad. But me and her was in the scene together, and they told me to walk through with them heels on. And them heels was so big, I didn't know my walk through went fast enough. He was like, okay, take 2. But he took me out, and I was like, dang. So I pulled the director to the side. I said, did I not? Look, did I do something wrong? Like, he's like, no, you were great. It's just sometimes that we like to go with another angle, but you were great. And I was like, okay. But they didn't use me.
Yeah.
And so I was so sad. I had to come back home and tell my old man at the time. I was like, baby, I was there, but I ain't get in that.
Yeah.
I set my stuff back off again. I met people who were there on scene the first time. When you're doing background work, everybody connects and they're like family, and you get to exchange your numbers and stuff like that. Some of them people on the background sets be the best people you ever met, and they've been there did so much stuff to where they be talented, they be seasoned, they've been background for years, and so they done met all kind of people. Linked up with a girl. She knew the background casting director, got her number, and she was like, everything we got, if you want to come, just let me know. So, man, I say being at the right place at the right time. All I got to do is get in the door, get in the room.
Right.
You can walk me to the door and go your separate way if you want to, and leave me. I'm going to be all right. And so I was able to do that. And then I started doing modeling with an amazing group in Birmingham, Elegant Models of Alabama. Miss Tracy King.
Shout out to E. Moore.
Miss Danita. Those ladies, my very first time modeling was with them. And every time I've modeled, have been with them. I've had a chance to even do runway work.
Right.
And so it's been amazing. It's like living out your dreams. I've even done some movies with Elegant Models. We did a feature film that was actually about me, which is so crazy. The Halloween movie.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, and at the time, my sister died, and so I couldn't finish the rest of the film, and they had to get a stand-in for me. And I was like, girl, really, when you get you a stand-in, baby, you on your, that's not playing with you, you on your way. They had to get a stand-in for you, okay? And so, man, God is good. Elegant Models, if you're trying to get into acting or modeling, I would definitely look up Elegant Models because they don't discriminate. They give you a chance. They welcome all body shapes, and they train you. Like I'm a trained model. You understand me? I ain't just up there, walking around, piddling around like I'm trained. And so it's a blessing. The resume just gets longer and longer.
So we were in a movie together.
We were in a movie together.
And the first movie I was in was with Elegant Models. And shout out to Shanita Boyd. Really, I gotta give her a shout out because really it was because of her that I haven't been in all of them.
That's what's up.
So she told me, she said, hey, Tracy doing a movie, you can go and be an extra. Okay. I was like, I was just leaving my cousin wedding. She was like, you ought to go down there. I'm like, So I called Tracy, I said, hey, y'all need some extras? She was like, yeah, come on. When I pulled up, they was actually just walking in.
That's what's up.
I can't say the name of the movie because it hadn't came out yet.
Okay.
But I was an extra in the movie, and later on the dude was like, he saw me, he looked, he said, you. He said, come here. He said, I got something for you.
Because you were sharp.
And I was like, is that something for me? And so he told me what to do, and I did that, but the movie hadn't came out yet. So then, I was cutting one day, a little bit before Christmas. Tracy called, she said, hey, I got a role for you. I'm like, huh? She was like, it's today. I said, Tracy, wait a minute, hold on. And so I had to, she sent it to me, and I looked at it. I was like, shh. So I had to write it down.
But you nailed it.
And I was like, okay. So then she was like, we got part 2. You got to be in part 2 too, because they go with part 1. I was like, and this was longer.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, Tracy, I ain't no actor. She was like, you got this, come on. So we did part 2. It was a success. Shout out to Darian and his team.
Dream
I'm stop calling his
Team.
name. Shout out to the Dream Team.
Shout out to Darian.
Shout out to Darian. I guess since you here,
I'm
shout out
sorry.
to Darian
Designer
and his- and
Picks
the Dream
taking
Team
over.
for making the movie happen. It was great. You know, we had fun doing it, and we finished it. Came out on Valentine's Day. The other one came out on Christmas Day, and you was in the movie, and I felt honored to work with you. You know, just to be in your presence. So shout out to you.
Thank you.
But shout out to E-More, man. They did a thing.
They did.
In my way.
And the pastor in the movie, because I wanted.
I wanted to go to that. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to give her flowers.
Yeah.
Kenosha. I said, let me move too fast. She was the first person that gave me an opportunity for acting.
Yeah.
The very first movie that I was in, I starred in, me and my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Board educated.
Oh, you can end it. Yeah. Me and my daughter were actually in the very first movie, and we starred in that movie together. And that's My Mama's Bread is Burning. And so imagine your first time about to act, you get a lead role, and then she pulled us to the side. She said, I know you told me to keep it secret, sis, but look, it's my little moment. She was like, you and your daughter are actually like stars in this movie, and I need you to show up and I need you to show out. And it meant a lot for me because my baby was in there with me, and we did this thing together. And so just imagine those type of moments for us. I be telling my daughter, you can do anything, girl. Don't never let nobody play with you, baby. You not only you're an actress, you a starring actress. Like, don't never let nobody play with you, girl. You it.
So Tracy and Katie Greenwood, shout out to Katie Greenwood. We went to Hudson together.
Yeah.
We're from Collegeville.
My sister went to Hudson. We from Pacific.
Oh, for real?
You know any Robinsons? Lakeisha Robinson, Marcus Robinson,
I
Pat
might
Robinson.
have to see their faces.
Okay.
But me and Kenosha went to Woodlawn together.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Man,
Shout out to Woodlawn.
I love Kenosha. I've been in several of her movies. And,
That's why I put it up there. I put it up there.
Dying for a Ring.
Dying for a Ring.
I had a starring role in that. Kenosha, I love Kenosha because she is hard.
Yeah.
Kenosha is ooh.
She was the pastor in our movie.
She's the pastor. Kenosha do not play when it comes to her productions.
Right.
But she will push you and she'll tell you either you got it or you don't got it. She's got an eye for talent. And so she like, Ashanti, I use you because you got it. You just a natural, man. You come, you show up, you do what you gotta do. I don't have to worry about you. And she always supports me behind the scenes, like, you know, whatever you do, take it, do it, run with it.
Right.
And so I love that. And I love the opportunities that these ladies give to people that's trying to be up and coming. I got a movie Saturday. I'm filming with Shavielle. Shavielle is a big deal. All her stuff is on Tubi, on YouTube, Tubi, millions of views.
Is it Ashanti on Facebook?
That's T-Tay, I think. Shy is Shavielle Rudolph.
Okay, Ashanti, you know Ashanti? She's been on my show too, and she does movies. She got some on too. She got a bunch of movies too.
Okay.
She first did something down in my shop a long time ago. I was feeding homes or whatever, and she said, "Do you mind if we record it?" She talked to a few of the guys. It was good. They did a little documentary. So yeah, shout out to Shy, man.
Shout out to Shy.
Yeah.
Man, Birmingham got so much talent.
Oh yeah, Birmingham has a lot of talent. I mean, a lot of raw talent, and you know, we just have to just keep pushing and tap into it. I'm not an actor. Thank y'all for acting like I am, but
you are.
I'm not. I just was doing a favor for a friend, and it just.
Well, get ready to be used.
Yes, sir. We still got part 3 to
Get ready. Your model will, your hair will.
Thank
Get ready. You did great. I think you did great.
you.
Absolutely phenomenal.
So, what are you working on next?
So launching the ministry for sure. I've been active for years. I've been evangelizing for years. I got ordained in 2021 when my father died. That was my dad died in 2022. He was dying in the end of 2021. And that's when I decided to get ordained. That was me telling God, look, all right, this is me making one step closer to coming on with it. And so now it's like it's time to come on with it. So the plan for this year is to launch the street ministry, make it a 501c, launch the nonprofit. And I also want to take the real estate test again. I've tried to take my real estate license multiple times.
How many times have you taken real estate?
Oh gosh, Miss Abra taught me.
Shout out to Abra Barnes.
She's amazing. I
I
went there
know Abra. Abra good people.
twice. In Vestavia, Mark Yarbrough, man, Mark's so solid. I took Mark 100 times. I had failed at Abra, called over to Mark. Mark said, baby, just come on. He didn't even charge me that.
Yeah.
And every time I lost, it was like 15 points, 12 points, 11 points, 10 points, 9 points. And so I would always have so much going on. At least four times.
I know some people that's taking it 5 and 6, and they still trying. And somebody, I know one person did 5, and on the 6th time they got it. So don't stop trying. I mean, which I know you're not gonna stop trying.
I'm not, because it's a part of the process. Like I like it's gonna go with the ministry. I want transitional homes for women and children. So I gotta do that. But it's got to come at a point where I can focus in on that. I ain't never been able to focus on that because I've had to do so much other things. But now life is slowed down for me. Glory to God, where I don't have to be running around like no chicken with my head cut off. I can focus in on what I need to focus in on. And so it's health and wellness. Health and wellness is ministry will be my focus. And then on the side, I'm gonna take that real estate test again.
Did you start doing cosmetology and all that?
Natural hair.
Natural, okay.
Natural hair. Because
Okay.
natural hair is a part of wellness, is a part of health and wellness, is part of healing. All my children is natural. And so it just made sense to be able to.
I'm natural too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll check you out.
Yeah.
So it just made sense to add to it. You know what I'm saying? Be another vehicle, another stream in my niche.
Who does your makeup?
Tasha D.
Shout out to Tasha D.
Tasha D.
To be honest, when I went on Facebook today, I logged on Facebook and I said, whoa. And I didn't know it was you because I'm so used to you having short hair, blonde hair, stuff like that. So you done got the twist and you got the makeup. I said, wait a minute. And then you was just right there. So I said, wait a minute. So I had to go back and redo this because I had that picture right there. Because that's what I'm used to, blonde hair. I had that in the middle. And when I saw that, I was like, oh no, we finna change this.
I like the change.
Yeah.
I like the change. Change is good. You have to switch it up.
Yeah. I mean, and see, you switch it up all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we want you to go and we want you all to go and look at Dying for a Ring.
Yes.
Dying for a Ring.
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube by Kadosha Lassiter, her team. We want you to look at Finding Love on Christmas Day, Finding Love on Valentine's Day, and we're gonna find love on 4th of July.
I think it was Memorial Day or something like that. We finding love all year.
Somebody
okay?
got to find some love.
At this point, it's finding love for a lifetime.
Find love for a lifetime. So, only reason I'm letting Darian talk behind that thing because you here and you keep taking up for him. But he knows not to talk behind that camera.
Okay.
But yeah, we're gonna let him talk today. He doing his little thing today. And I'm gonna choke him later on.
I'm just here, sir.
But he's very talented. I'm proud of Darian. We got some other stuff coming. I'm just trying to make sure he get my stuff right first.
He's awesome. He took my graduation picture up at the top when I.
Oh really?
Yeah, when I graduated from Natural Hair School.
Okay.
Miss Deborah Alexander.
Okay.
She's amazing. Her school is in Troyville. I called Darian at the last minute and I was like, hey, I need you. He is a on-set type of photographer. He'll pull up on it.
Since he's been talking anyway,
But
if you need a great photographer or videographer, tell him the name of your business right quick. That's it. You gotta stop him.
okay.
I ain't, yeah. Come on, just like that.
Well, people, if you ever want to hit me up, Designer Pics, DEEZIIGNERPIX. That's how.
And it will be on our YouTube.
Yeah.
Look for Business in the Kutt TV. It will be on our YouTube, and we'll have a link on Facebook too. So we'll have we will always have his information on that on our YouTube page.
Yep.
So anything else?
That's it. That's it.
Listen,
to know me is to love me.
You have really you over exceeded what I expected. I mean, I expected, because I know a lot of stuff, so I expected big things, but you done came on here, you done sung, You done went deep down in your business and told some stuff. Hey, I couldn't ask for a better interview. I done had some great interviews. All of them get better and better, but you know, we really appreciate you taking out time, your busy schedule to come and be with us, you know, because you could be doing something else.
One topic to touch on before you go.
What's that?
If I wanted to lose 10 pounds by next month, what do I need to do real quick?
If you want to lose 10 pounds by next month, don't eat nothing. You need to detox.
Drink some water.
You need to detox. You definitely need to detox. You definitely need to exercise, drink plenty of water, cut out fatty foods.
Let's go back. What if you don't like to exercise? What if a person don't like to exercise?
Right.
They don't have the time to exercise. What would you tell? How would you tell them a simple detox without exercising? And Ashanti, Kenosha sent you some hearts.
Thank you, Nosha. I love you, girl. So I would tell them to watch what they're eating. If you don't want to work out, you don't want to move your body, you definitely got to watch what you're eating. You're going to have to cut back on stuff. Bake your food, fruits and vegetables. Matter of fact, if you go raw for 90 days, you can reset the molecules in your body.
What you mean if you go raw?
If you go raw, no cooking, no nothing. All fruits, all veggies, water. No soda.
All fruits, all veggies,
and
water.
Yep. No meat, no animal products, nothing but fruits, veggies, and water for 90 days.
For 90 days.
90 days, you'll reset the molecules in your body.
So y'all heard that. Nothing but fruits,
vegetables, water.
And water.
90 days.
Woo. Guess what? I ain't gonna never lose no weight because 90 days without no meat. I'm gonna try.
Watch what you eat.
But you know what? For real, I've been getting to the point. I'm tired of just figuring out what kind of meat I want to go with my stuff like. And so I've been saying that for a little while. Like, I'm tired of having to cook. I'd rather just get me a vegetable plate and just.
We'll do that too. I omit meat out of my diet a lot.
Yeah.
And I do a lot of grains, a lot of vegetables, quinoa, rice, black beans, pinto beans. I make a lot of soups, veggie chili. It's just a matter of knowing what you got to do.
Veggie chili.
Veggie chili.
Man, you can't play with no chili like that.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. That's what makes my meal prep so good because I make it affordable and I make it healthy. I make good food taste good.
I was somewhere. I think not Rock and Roll Sushi. Well, it's up in Crosbyville. That was somewhere I forgot where I was at. But anyway, the meal was so good and it didn't have meat. But the meal was so good it tasted like meat. And it was like I forgot that I wasn't eating meat. It was really good. It was really good.
They did their thing.
Yeah, for real. I can't think
Temple is a good place too to try.
I ain't get with go. I tried. It's okay.
I like Golden Temple.
I know. I gotta learn what to eat and go to Temple. So like some place you just gotta learn what to eat.
True. Just anything, no tofu.
Yeah, you gotta find
I
what
can
you
do tofu.
I ain't a tofu lover. You got
I ain't gonna say I'm a tofu lover.
It's an acquired taste.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say I'm a tofu lover, but it'll make you think you kind of eat meat on certain things.
They keep that tofu. I'm good on that.
It's some your chef got a vegan wings or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't really wings, but it's something one of them. It's like a cauliflower, but you'll forget it ain't meat. If you'll think it's meat.
Yeah. They cook good down there too. My best friend, cause that's her father.
Oh, the sheep like my brother for real.
Yeah.
Shout out to the sheep. Matter of fact, he one of the sponsors. So yeah.
That's family. His daughter, Wakila. That's my.
Oh, Wakila.
Yes, 20 years.
Yeah, she was there not too long ago. Yeah, we supposed to have on here.
That's my girl.
Yeah.
That's my new.
Moore, right?
Wakila Moore.
Yeah, yeah. I get her sister's name. Yeah, she's supposed to be on here.
Yeah, her sister is Sai.
Yeah, Saeed, yeah. She's supposed to be on the show when she come back. She told me to give her a couple weeks because she had a lot of business now. Yeah, she good people too. She really good people. Smart too, real smart.
20. That's been my friend for 20 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can count on one hand how many friends I've had for decades.
Right.
And that's been a friend that I've had for 20 years. And what's so crazy, we met when I was in the world. Like that's how me and her met, and we both have elevated and do different things in our life, but we never shy away from each other. We might not talk every day, but we're gonna always make sure we connect. And so that's my girl. She good people, amazing family. Her father, amazing man, businessman, boss man.
Oh yeah, And shout out to the Chief for real. He helped me out of time when everybody turned their back. You know what I'm saying?
You can't forget them people.
He told me, he said, "Look, bro, I got you," and he had. He took, he for real. Yeah.
That's how I feel about Ruby. Ruby, if you still on, girl, I love you. Ruby that's an amazing woman.
Oh yeah,
she gave me a shot and an opportunity, and it just opened up the door for me to see different things. Her and Jay, it really, man, the community activism work. We did touch on that, but in the time where I got a chance to serve the community, Ruby donated to the cause, and as a result of her donating, she allowed me to come onto her campaign trail, and I got a chance to see the inner workings of how things go down, and I got a chance to see a lot, from the Nutcracker to the Martin Luther King breakfast, sitting at Congresswoman Terry Sewell's table, like you giving a girl a chance from Islington Village, you know what I'm saying, to come into the room, like that opened up the door to just wanting to do more, go harder. Like, look, it ain't about where you're from, it's about where you're going, baby. You can do all things. Just keep on pushing. So it's always good to honor those people before you have paved the way. I'm big on honoring.
Yeah, I like I said, I really appreciate all those people too. I appreciate you for real. Like,
I appreciate you.
It's crazy.
You honored by me, I'm honored by you. This is a big deal to come sit here. The mayor was sitting here, all the people that sit here. Okay, baby, the mayor was sitting here and I'm here. Ashanti Queen, Walking Healthy Wellness, I'm here.
It was crazy how we met. You said, you put on Facebook, I need somebody to cut my baby hair. And just so have I logged on Facebook.
Right on time.
Yeah.
And you fine.
Yeah, we I appreciate it. We been locked in ever since. Right. And I see you I appreciate the encouragement when you like when I be on, like when I do stuff and I see your name now, I appreciate the encouragement for you. Yeah.
Cause you a natural. You look like you've been doing it. You look like you fit the part. You look like you supposed to go, man. Like I go back and I look at the scene with you and Judy, and I'm like, man, you look the part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you look like the businessman. You fit. It fits you.
Yeah.
You got to take off.
I told you that before.
I thank God for real, seriously.
Yeah, you got to take off.
So my engineer, he keep waving at me, so that means
I've enjoyed it.
I'm tired of him.
I'm grateful.
I'm tired of
I'm thankful.
No, I'm thankful for him.
I've enjoyed everything. It's been a pleasure being on Business in the Cut. I've enjoyed you guys. I am the lovely Ashanti Queen, God's gorgeous gangster. You can find me on Instagram at Ashanti Queen, ASHANTI Queen, QU, 3 E's, and I'm on Facebook as my government name, Ashanti Clifton, ASHANTI Clifton. You also got Woken Healthy Wellness Spa, that's my business page. And then you got Garmagen Catering Company, that's my other business page. If you want to reach me, it's best to get me on social media. That's the best way to reach me. I respond back, I pull up on you, I come out to you. I got you. You can't lose.
And everything will be on YouTube. It'll be, Darren's gonna put everything on there.
In the description box.
In the description box. And so they'll be able to find all your stuff too. So with no further ado, we really appreciate you. Listen, the numbers been crazy. I thank you for liking and sharing. Go on our YouTube and subscribe. Go on YouTube, type in Business in the Cut. The Cut is spelled Kutt TV. Business in the Cut TV, and subscribe to our channel. And I really appreciate you subscribing to our channel on YouTube. So thank you so much for always liking and sharing, because you've been clowning. The people have been clowning with liking and sharing. I really appreciate it. I've been seeing some crazy share. So thank you so much, for doing that. And now we want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Green Acres Chicken downtown. Wait, I always get there. I think I just want to be Green Acres Chicken because it's chicken. It's Green Acres Cafe. I gotta practice saying that. I'm gonna write it down somewhere in Hampton. Green Acres Cafe downtown. Green Acres Cafe Ansley. Green Acres Realty Enterprise. Shout out to AEG Entertainment. D-Talk, man. Shout out to D-Talk, man. And shout out to y'all win the other night. They did a great job. The young man hit a 3-pointer. the
All
last
right now.
buzzer beat. I was like,
All
man.
right now.
And they went into two overtime. It was 2 or 3. But shout out to D Talk, man. AEG Entertainment. Best blues shows you want to see. We're gonna shout out to MamaNem, Southern Cuisine. Shout out to Yo Mamas, because they're my peoples. Shout out to Yo Mamas. We got to shout out to Yo Mamas. They moved to a new place. It's like they turned up.
They got the robot in there.
Yeah, they got the robot.
Okay, don't play with them.
Your chef got that.
He got a robot too?
Oh, your chef had your robot for everybody.
Right.
Danny Cardinal, they got your robot too. It's not like those two.
I ain't
But
seen
your
no
chef
robot.
got one that be blinking, it play music,
Okay.
and it be talking to you. Yeah, so.
Oh.
So shout out to the robots that's
Yeah.
going to take over.
Yeah.
We don't need no waitress no more.
Yeah.
I guess that's what.
Bless y'all.
All you do it had a table. Like when I was in Yo Chef, it's got table 2. And I was in Yo Mom, you got table 5, 16, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to them. And shout out to Creole Connection.
Ooh, they got some good food at Creole.
You know what?
Ooh.
My favorite at Creole Connection is the oxtails. No, oxtails on Sundays. I'll wait till Sunday to eat the oxtails.
I'm gonna have to try them out.
Yeah.
I ain't never been on a Sunday.
And we got a new one coming, Taste It, in Eastlake.
Okay.
So yeah, we got Taste It coming in Eastlake.
That's my
So
neck of the woods.
yeah. So shout out to Taste It. We it's opening soon. Get your taste buds together.
Okay.
Yeah, get your taste buds together. So, with no further ado, and Alpha Bell Bun.
Mm-hmm.
Alpha Bell Bun. See,
Alphabet.
Derry never forget it. But we're gonna blame everything on Derry tonight. But with no further ado, we thank you, and as always, we appreciate you, and we out.
Yo, chef.
Well, basically, we already gave you. Yeah,
Yeah.
six seafood. You know what I'm saying?
Whole
So
family.
shout out to your chef. Go get the Birkin bag.
Hey.
Shout out to your show.
Go get the Birkin bag. So shout out to your chef and the lamb chops. All right, we out.